We're recording.
Well, hello then. My name is Custer. Jennie,
Moench.
of course. We are bringing you the Creative Alliance Showcase here tonight. You're either watching us on flintunderground.org
Or Comcast, Channel 17, and it must be Monday at 6 o'clock if that's the case.
It must be. Thanks for watching us anyways, and we appreciate you guys. So, we're back once again. I don't need to give you the spiel, but I will anyways. You're asking yourself, what is this Creative Alliance thing he's always going on about? Well, I'll tell you. Creative Alliance is a group of artists and activists. We are painters, poets, organizers, dancers, actors, models, photographers, filmmakers, writers, DJs, musicians, designers, comedians, and performers.
Each one of us.
All of those at once. Our mission is to organize events and activities that support art, culture, education, and our community. We want to encourage an atmosphere that makes people proud to live in Flint. Now, if this sounds like an organization you're interested in joining, we meet every single Wednesday at Churchill's Bar and Grill on South Saginaw Street at about 7 o'clock for our general meetings, except for that third Wednesday of the month, which we just had this week.
Yep,
We
and
meet over at
Good Beans Cafe.
for our monthly collab night. Which
That's
is,
an open mic.
right, and there's an open canvas too, so anybody's free to come out, do your juggling, do your poetry, do your theater, do your music, do whatever.
Tap dance.
Tap dancing, come on out, paint on this collaborative painting, have fun. It's a really great time. It's 7 to 10. It's all free, just like our meetings.
And that's also videotaped and appears on Comcast Channel 17.
And
So if
also
you
on-
want to see yourself on TV or FlintUnderground.org,
Yeah, it's also online.
you can come to the collab night as well.
And if you're interested in becoming a member of the CA or you want to get your event announced, get a hold of Jennie here. Her email is jennie6300577@yahoo.com. That right there, or you can just come to a meeting, which is probably the easiest way. So today on our show, we're pretty excited. We have an awesome local author, Jill Stodola, whose new book, Cadavers and Cocktails, we'll be talking about. And then we'll also have a band performing last summer, who's going to be playing the local pretty quick here. So it's going to be a good show. I just want to get right into it, if that's cool with you, Jennie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the first thing we do is read our events. This lovely month of December, but it starts November 30th for, it's spelled Movember, but I think it's supposed to be Movember, like moustache. And that's Saturday at Churchill's, November 30th. I think it's people that have grown out their facial hair for the last 30 days, having a party. Yeah, DJ Michael is bringing his way back. It'll be a cool night. Come check that out. I'm pretty sure it's free. That same night is the 7th annual Flint Handmade Holiday Craft Market, or that same day, excuse me, at the Masonic Temple in Flint, Michigan. It's probably going to be all day. I'm not sure there's a cover charge to get in and check it all out.
Well, I don't know, but it's really great. Was it during Art Walk?
I don't know. It's that same day, November 30th.
Oh, November 30th. No,
Friday
that's
night
not Art Walk.
Walk.
Oh, okay, maybe that is something you have to pay to get in. I'm not sure about
check it
that.
out.
Yeah, you do.
That same night, Flint Local 432 presents The Swellers, The Most Dangerous Animal, Sadie Lee, who've had in the show, Wolves and Machines, and Sprout. So check that out. Thursday, December 5th, 8 p.m., Bingo, The Winning Musical, performed at Flint Community Players on Miller Road, so check that out. Saturday, December 7th, this is exciting. If you're into Reiki, there is a 3rd level Reiki Master certification at New Beginnings Fair in Burton, Michigan. That same day, Saturday, December 7th, the 2013 Flint DDA Holiday Parade will be downtown, as well as a night of horror fiction with Lucifer Fulci, Chris Ringler, a good friend of ours, and Paul Cornelius, who had the show at the Lunch Studio.
Yeah,
So that's all December
Those
7th.
guys are a lot of fun.
Yeah, check that out online if you're interested in more information. Friday, December 13th, which is Art Walk, the Creative Alliance will once again have its Art Award Contest, which is our interpretation of art prize. We invite local artists for $5 to put a piece in our show. It's right here in the local on the 2nd floor in the boardroom. Everybody from the community is welcome to come up and vote for the winner. The winner gets 50-50 of all the money brought in for the night. So it's a cool event.
And anybody can be in the show too, so you don't have to be a member of Creative Alliance. You just have to get a hold of us and show up on the hanging day,
And
which is
bring
going
in
to be
Lincoln
the
with
day
you.
before the Art Walk is when we're
Right.
going to have the
Right.
hanging from 5 to 8. So just bring your piece and $5 and you can be in the contest.
Call Jennie if you need more information.
Yeah, or get hold of me at my email address.
That same night, though, Creative Alliance is having a fundraiser at Churchill's, A Nightmare Before Christmas, because it's also Friday the 13th. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have Zombie Santa, a bunch of craziness, a bunch of good bands, including, I think, Arlo's on.
Oh, yeah.
Other people I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's definitely worth checking out. It's going to be at Churchill's, probably $5. That's on
Kind
Art
of
Walk,
a Tim
December
Burton
13th.
Nightmare Before Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun.
Saturday, December 14th at 11 a.m., there is the First Metaphysical Church in Davison's monthly psychic fair in
Those are
Davison.
fun. There's just a variety of people there and things to do.
The following Saturday, December 21st, Christmas will be celebrated at the Whaley Historic House right here off Chavez East Kearsley.
Oh, you know, I'd love to go see the inside of that house. I don't know
It's
if I've ever
crazy.
seen it
It's awesome inside.
Outside of it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a great historic house.
Mhm.
Sunday, December 29th at 8 p.m., Flint Local 432 presents Filmage, the story of the descendants and all. So come check that
You know,
out.
isn't that about the people that lived on the north end, like back in the day? Because they were taking a little video of people talking about back in the days when they lived.
Kind of sounds like a punk band to me, but I don't know. So, the descendants.
Oh, that's the name of.
Come
Oh,
check it
that's
out.
the 432. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's what it is. I'm sorry, we'll cut that out.
Doesn't listen to events.
Anyway.
Alright.
Okay, so.
But, now that we're filming at the local,
Mhm.
our costs have gone way, way down.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So we can have commercials now for $10
$10.
for a 60-second commercial or two 30-second commercials. And you can have them on the Crave a Light show, or you could also have them on the art walk video or the
Mhm.
Collab Night video if you
Yeah,
want
there's
it.
all sorts of art activities that we're
Mhm.
filming, that you're watching, and that you
Right.
put ads in if you want to.
And it's only $10.
Only $10. Get a hold of Jenny, get a hold of me. We'll hook it up for you. Speaking of commercials, though, let's see what our underwriters got for us this month.
Welcome to the Lunch Studio, Flint's fresh alternative. We've been downtown Flint since 2001. When we first opened, there were only a couple places downtown where people could get an affordable and healthy lunch. Now there are a lot more choices for the growing downtown community, and that's a good thing.
At the Lunch Studio, we serve lunches made with the best ingredients at the best possible prices and always with a smile. All our soup and chili is made in-house daily. We have daily lunch specials and delicious breakfast sandwiches too. If you're in a hurry or on a short break, call ahead, dine in, or grab it and go. We offer many healthy and vegetarian options, and we can also accommodate most any special diet. We also offer half of 2 different sandwiches in case you just can't make up your mind.
We buy locally whenever possible, and we're very active in the community. We are proud and excited to be a part of the revitalization going on in downtown Flint, a place that we have always loved. Here at the Lunch Studio, we think lunch should be one of the highlights of your day.
Page's Bookstore is locally owned and is located at 132 West 2nd Street in downtown Flint at Buckham Alley. Showcase for local authors and artists. Visit during the second Friday Art Walk.
And we're back here with local author Jill Stodola. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us a little about your book.
Well, it's a different title, Cadavers and Cocktails, a collection of true stories from dark to light. The title came to me in a dream. My life's been guided by my dreams, my faith. Natural place for the title to be, in the dream. In the dream, I was at the morgue.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
Yeah, I was at the morgue in
Oh,
my
in
dream.
your dream you're in
My
the
dream.
morgue. Okay.
And was visiting my friend, the medical examiner. He's like, I don't really know what you're doing here, honey. I don't even know how you got in here. But I've got an idea. Let's meet after work for Cadavers and Cocktails.
That was in your dream?
That was in my dream.
Oh, wow. What did, the outside of that is really cool. I love the makeup and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
did you have that?
Put the
Who
cover
is
up
that?
The cover was done by Words Plus Design in Tecumseh.
Oh, it's really cool.
They came up with this eye-catching idea, and men and women alike, like,
What is it about?
well, cadavers for me represent my life's extreme trials. The loss of my husband of 24 years to a horrific disease that claimed his life 2 days after Christmas in 2007.
Okay.
4 years later, meeting a man that seemed like Prince Charming. We traveled the world together. We spent almost every day together. Only to find out, he tried to kill me on 4 different occasions in 2012.
Wait, that really happens. This isn't fiction. This is a
This is all
nonfiction.
true stories.
Wow. And so, did you try to kill you 4 times?
4 times. The
Well, so-
first, we were drugging.
Oh, and you didn't realize what was going on.
I didn't realize it.
So he tried to. How did he drug you? Did he do that?
I think it was, he was a big partier and I was not so much, but I remember everything up until a certain time in the evening and then nothing after that. I think he was putting something in my drink. And the next day I'd wake up and he'd be leaning over me with a very creepy straight line smile and say, "I thought you were dead." I was trying to think about what I'd do with your body if you died.
Whoa.
And the last time that it happened was May 27th of 2012. We were in Alaska visiting his cousin. We got to the cousin's lodge and the cousin said, "I'll bring you upstairs, show you where to put your bags, everything. Be careful on the stairs." Just typical stairs, didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Except the railing was about 2 feet lower than it should have been. So if you went to reach for it, it'd be a bit of a lunge.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it really. And then later the evening I was talking to his wife and I said, we were sharing our wins and our losses in life. And I said, "Susie, that's all you need to know about me." And she goes, "Oh no, when you leave, we'll know everything about you." 4 days later I left by ambulance from an accident on those stairs. I had been asked to leave a party, and my ex-boyfriend brought me upstairs, and I'm 10 years older than you, I think I can handle these stairs. He said, "No, you need to leave, I'm walking you upstairs." He walked me upstairs. That's the last thing I remember. Eyewitnesses say within 8 minutes of him bringing me up, there was a loud crash. It was me at the bottom of the stairs. I was crumpled up. My eyes were wide open. I was unresponsive. I was bleeding from my mouth. And I was naked from the waist down. Eyewitnesses have told me that what he did to me next, he kept shaking my neck and wanted to take pictures. They stopped him. We took an ambulance to the first hospital. I have no recollection. From here on in, the memories are what was told to me. The first ambulance brought us to the first hospital. They said I need to take a medical flight to fly off the island because we're in a very remote area of Alaska.
Yeah.
And so the cousin brought our luggage to that hospital. We took a second ambulance to a medical flight. The medical flight closed to the ferry. On the ferry was a third ambulance. The third ambulance took us across to Ketchikan to the second hospital for medical testing. They should have done blood work at the first hospital. They did not. I think I was drugged. I don't know for sure. So they gave me morphine for the pain, and I was all the tests were okay, thankfully so. But when I woke up in the second hospital, the room was a bright, wetter than white light, and all I could think of, I had 3 very clear thoughts. Thank God I'm not dead. I have a lot of life to live yet.
Yeah.
And lessons to share.
Yeah.
And I was released to his care, and he told me, he said, "I want you to shake this off. Don't wreck my vacation."
Wow. So, then what? Okay, then where is he now? Is he in prison?
No, he's in Goodrich.
Well, you must have some pretty compelling evidence of exactly what happened, or you wouldn't be able to print it, right? I mean, this is kind of a because has he read it? I mean, what does he think?
Yes, he's read it. He's read it. I don't know. I had a friend stop me in the store one day, and he said, I need a copy of that controversial book, my story about my life. What's controversial about it?" He said, "Well, somebody thinks their name is in it." I'm like, "I never put his name in my book. Are you kidding me? Why would I write a story?" So, but the cadavers, that's the cadavers part, the extreme trials of my life.
Yeah.
And then the cocktails are the lessons learned from the cadavers. The end of life stories of my husband's life and what I learned from this whole accident. And then the ability to press on.
Yeah. So the Alaska event, was that the 3rd, you said?
That was the 4th.
That was the 4th, and that was when you said, "That's it, I'm getting away from here."
Actually, we traveled the rest of our vacation in Portland, Oregon. His brother washed my bloody clothes from the accident. And then we came here back to Michigan for a short time, and we went to Europe for 3 weeks. And looking back, there's no way I would have gone to the next county with this man. But I didn't realize I was in crisis, and I didn't realize the severity of the situation.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you were all by yourself, basically. I mean, like, there were other people around, but you couldn't talk with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So August 12th, I ended the relationship over a text message. A friend of mine said to me, he's going to kill you. It's obvious the different things that have happened to you.
Me too.
You may not see it, but
Yeah.
he's going to kill you.
Wow.
So I said, well, I'll wait till he gets back in town. She said, oh no, you have to end it over text. You can't see him again because he will kill you.
And how long ago was that?
That was August of 2012.
August of 2012. Okay, so it's just been a little over a year then.
Yes.
Yeah, when did the book come out?
The book came out on 12/29/12.
12.
7:55 a.m. It rolled out across in Ann Arbor. I was excited to say the least.
Yeah. So I've seen you all over with it in Flint. And where else? Where have you been? I mean, where is it available? I guess too.
Well, right now it's available on my website. It's also available.
We'll put the website right here if you want.
Yes, okay. It's jillstodola.com. That's JILLSTODOLA.com. It's available on there. And then at the LA Cafe in Waterford, Stir the Imagination in Goodrich.
Okay.
Stores I can't think of offhand.
But it's in Goodrich.
It's in Goodrich. It's in Goodrich, yes. Yes, ready for anybody. And it's kind of funny. Most of his friends have bought this book. And a lot of the stories are written here about his friends. And
Wow.
it's like The Help.
Have they talked to you about that?
Yes, I was at a retirement party not too long ago for some friends. And this woman came up and she said, well, as soon as the book came out, all the girls in the bar read it. I said, so what'd you think about it? Well, a lot of it's really true. This guy is not all there. There are many times when he'd say, go to the basement and get a pizza. So I'd run down there, I'd think nothing of it, and then I'd come back up and he'd say, I was thinking your body would fit in that freezer. He was very serious about it. I was trying to think of destruction.
Wow.
Not a typical kind of friend.
No,
seemed like
no.
Prince
How did you
Charming,
meet this guy? Where did you
He
meet
was
him?
actually, you think it's like a creepy story, he was my son's best friend's dad.
Oh.
He had taken them to Rock on the Range in Ohio, and my son came back, said he had a great time, called the guy up, thanked him for the time, and it got to talking, and all of a sudden you had like this instant connection. Or did we?
Yeah.
Very strange.
Well, do you think he was interested in maybe you financially, or was he just tired of being with you? I mean, I don't understand how.
I don't know why.
You really
I really don't know why. We were in Monaco, overlooking the Mediterranean one evening for one of our trips, and he said to me, you ever harm me, I will harm you. Okay, I'm across the world with my family. I have limited income with me. I have my passport. He's saying this weird stuff.
Yeah.
And if you, I said, there's a 13-year-old girl down there that owns a yacht. I'm going to go have sex with her. I'm like, we're in an exclusive relationship. How can this be? Just very off the wall, peculiar.
Yeah, just an odd. Maybe somebody will see on those crime shows. Sometimes.
Yes, it's like the cable ID channel. That's the same sort of thing. Very off the wall guy.
Well, what are you going to do for an encore? I mean, are you thinking about writing another book?
Actually, I have a second book in the works. It's different from this quite a bit. It's not as dark. It's called Pieces to Peace. What things in a person's daily life makes a personal piece.
Okay, great. And now you live in Flint? I mean, you're from Flint?
Actually, I'm from Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh, that's originally.
I came here for the warm weather back in '92. It's a little bit milder.
Yeah.
And live in Ortonville.
Okay.
And I've got 2 kids. I have a daughter in grad school and a son that's a senior in high school.
Okay. So then your children are from your first marriage, right?
Yeah, my late husband.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Were you a writer before this project?
Yes, I've always been a writer, but this is my first publication.
Okay. Well, what kind of things did you write before?
Short stories primarily, and I did write some things with the Michigan Gift of Life. My husband had received 2 livers in October 2007 from Gift of Life, so they asked me to write about my experiences with them.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. Oh, something that has happened since this, I've become an essential confidence coach, teaching people how to have confidence in their everyday life as well as their workplace to increase sales and dominate their market.
Fantastic.
Great.
So you've got some sales in Flint coming up. You're going to be just at the Art Walk, right?
Yes, in December.
And you're going to be where in December?
At the Lunch Studio.
Okay, so December 13th, right? It's Friday the 13th.
Yes.
You're gonna
My lucky day.
Yeah, there we go. you're gonna be autographing books at the Lunch Studio.
Yes.
And you know that It's Christmas time, so I mean, I know I always come with a bunch of money for Art Walk in December.
Get your gifts
And,
out.
yeah, because you get some unusual things that, like if you got relatives that have everything, I mean, if they're not from the area, they might not have this book. And there are some other things too, arts and crafts, kinds of paintings, all kinds of things for sale. So, and then in fact, where you're going to be at, there'll be other people selling things.
Vendors.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Other
vendors.
art, and there'll be music too. One of my friends will be there. Her name's Lisa Robbins. She'll be there with her band, and they'll be singing. I don't know, it's Christmas music maybe.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Christmas and cadavers. I mean, right?
Yeah, why
Keep going.
not? Well, then it's
Yeah, right.
kind of festive, you know,
Yeah,
like maybe
so-
a Spanish.
Well, we're doing the Nightmare Down the Street.
Yes,
thing, right? So
actually, that would
we'll
go
send
really
people your
well.
way.
Yeah, that worked out very
For
well.
sure.
Yeah, if you get, you know, after when that closes, you can always walk down the road to Churchill's and
Yes.
try to sell a few there if you wanted.
As a matter of fact, for Halloween, I did the same face and the same hair.
Awesome.
And there was at a party over in Lake Orion at the 51 North Brewery. And I sold a lot of books that night.
Oh yeah,
These,
yeah.
these guys kept coming to me and said, your face looks like it has such a purpose. I'm like, oh, my face always has a purpose. But for this event, it was a great promotion.
Yeah, that would be a
Are you
really
gonna
good.
try to don the makeup again for Christmas, or
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I might do that.
Yeah,
we get you in for free down the street if you come down with your makeup on?
yeah, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
come down to Churchill's.
Awesome.
That'd be
Oh,
great.
and you're gonna have a book for sale at the Cool Cities Art Auction. We're gonna have a signed book
Mhm.
that you can bid on.
Right.
And that's I don't know what day in March
gonna
that
be
is.
March or
But it's
April,
Cool
but-
Cities Art Auction, and there's a few venues, and we're usually at Churchill's.
Yeah.
And there's also going to be a book in the auction to benefit Julie Moore.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
this
Saturday.
weekend.
Yeah, but you know it's too soon. This will be after the fact.
But we still want to plug that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, we do. We do appreciate
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Is there anything else we didn't ask you about yet?
That's it, I think.
Well, that's a lot. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So we're gonna go to our underwriters again real quick, and we'll do that
Come back with
transition real
last
quick.
summer.
Come back with last summer.
Page's Bookstore is locally owned and is located at 132 West 2nd Street in downtown Flint at Buckham Alley. Showcase for local authors and artists. Visit during the second Friday Art Walk.
Oh my goodness, Creative Alliance shirts are only $10?
Just buy a freaking shirt!
And remember, you too could be an underwriter. It's only $10, and it just goes to support your favorite grassroots organization, the Creative Alliance. So we're back here with last summer. Welcome, guys.
Hey, hello.
I'm gonna go through the list of names, and if people haven't seen you play yet, so just raise your hand when I call your name. We got Damon McKenzie on vocals, piano / keyboard. Ian Coleman, bass. Chase Abby, guitars. Steve Jeffrey on the drums. And I believe the newest member is Andrew Ambrose. So tell me about you guys. When did you form? Why'd you let this guy in?
Well, we've been doing this for a long time, me and him especially, and then we met him at the same time. And we'd had other members before, but things always fall apart. They don't work. And being in a band is incredibly hard. People don't take it like a job, but it's a job. So they ended up leaving. We got him.
Well, he ended up being our recording guy who recorded with him and produced with him.
True.
And he would write drums on the keyboard and be the best. So like, you should be our drummer.
Yep.
And now he is.
And he wasn't a drummer, and the second he got his drums, he was fantastic.
We played a show at the Machine Shop opening for 10 years, and he'd only practiced on the drums like 8 times.
You guys have played at the Machine Shop? What was that like?
A lot of times.
How long ago was
It's
that?
pretty good. It was fun.
It's like our second hole.
Right, pretty much.
When was that Machine Shop? It was in the summer, right?
August 20th.
Wow, you didn't play that long at all.
No. I remember you weren't a drummer.
That was awesome.
Man, that was his first show.
That was your
Very
first
terrifying.
My first show was headlining the Machine Shop.
That's an awesome place to be headlining. I mean,
I enjoyed it
kind of crowd.
twice.
Yeah,
Well, then
you're
how-
not even allowed in the Machine Shop.
No, we snuck in.
I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person ever at 16.
Nice.
Was you 16 or were you 17? You went 17.
Don't tell.
But it's good on TV. Kevin's like,
Well, they can watch this. They can watch this.
So, what do you guys sound like? What would you say your music
I
is?
mean, we've been compared to,
oh,
oh man, I mean,
Pantera. Some comparison to Pantera was good enough. Yeah.
People just talk. I would say that we sound like
Rush.
we sound like radio appropriate music, but without
The appropriate.
all the dirty stuff taken out.
A good, clean alternative rock.
There we go.
Okay, radio friendly.
But
Very cool.
fun and emotional.
Well, how long have you been last summer? I mean, how long has that been?
I think we're going on like 6.5, 7 years maybe. It's a slow build.
Where'd that name come from?
Well, our original guitarist had a friend named Emily, I think, and she wrote down an entire just list, banding, like 25, maybe 30 of them. And last summer stuck out to us because at that point, every song we had written was about the summer before.
All your good memories and all your good stories are from last summer.
And you know, last
all
summer,
your best fun
This is on the
stuff.
romance.
and last
Yeah,
summer is
it's,
always
romanticized.
better than this summer. Because
Yeah,
the
sure,
memories are always better. So last summer, plus you listen through the day, people say last summer every day in conversation. Here, every day. So hey, that works too.
That one time last summer? That's awesome.
Last summer at Band Camp.
So, how did you hook up with these guys?
Well, I knew the right people. That's what happened.
We were looking for a guitar player, and he texts his brother, we need a guitar player. And instead of responding, sure, then we look around, he responds with a name, and it was
Yeah.
that guy.
I've been friends with his younger brother for like 4 or 5 years now,
Awesome.
and I'm actually friends with his nephew. So
We're big happy feelings.
yeah,
Right,
we're
he's already in
friends.
there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So his brother pitched the name to him, and Damon told Steve about it. He's like, oh yeah, I know that kid. I played with him before. Cool. So,
That's awesome.
It worked out immediately.
Yeah.
Small world.
So you guys got a show coming out?
we do. We got a couple.
We've got a show coming up at the local 432
Downstairs.
Flint, right down from where we're at now, and that is December 6th. It's going to be a glow show. We have black lights, we have ball guns, we have bubble machines, we have lasers, we have glow-in-the-dark ribbons, glow-in-the-dark bubbles. It's going to be...
Are you guys headlining the show?
Yes, it's our show. We put it together, we printed the tickets, we made the whole...
We've got a light up guitar that semi works.
Yeah, we have a light-up guitar. And then after that, we're going to play with Saving Abel and Blacklight District at the
Saving
Machine Shop.
Abel? That's a big name.
Yeah, that's a bigger name. We're gonna play with them at I don't remember when, December something at the Machine Shop.
27th.
27th.
Do you get to
With
know-
Saving Abel.
Do you get to know all those guys? I mean, do you
No,
We
we
had the
have
opportunity, but
stay on their bus most of the time.
yeah, but most of them don't actually like to play. Or see
They are
players.
not very
Or the band.
social.
So if they stay in the bus, do you guys stay in like a Honda or some sort of...
We're in my little car. Some bands
We're
are
usually inside screaming with each other, trying to find out where everybody's at.
Yeah.
It's hectic.
But sometimes they want to talk to you. Like we've hung out with Royal Bliss, I think twice.
I talked to
Cool.
some of the guys from 10 years.
Trapped is cool. Well, some of them were.
I haven't done any stuff yet, so
Will, my friend, the young Padawan.
yeah.
Good
Well,
times.
so besides the Machine Shop and the local 432, I mean, you have anything else or?
Oh, we were just at St. Andrews.
January 20th.
St. Andrews Hall in Detroit, Harpo's in Detroit.
Oh, you
that,
got Harpo's
that was
in
where
Detroit?
Trapped was.
That's a big.
Yeah, that
Venue,
was good.
too.
Good
But
one.
only 2 upcoming shows are booked, and that's the local on December 6th be there.
$10.
Yes, that one's important.
$10 for awesome lights, bubbles, fog, everything.
And we're gonna have a raffle at the end too. All the tickets are numbered.
Yep, so if you stay till the end and support all the bands, we'll raffle it off, you'll win some prizes.
And you get to watch me go through band initiation.
Yes! This guy has no idea what he's in for.
We're gonna make him do something really awful on stage.
But not bad.
To officially join this band.
But remember, it's an all-ages show, so
it's not gonna be
partially safe.
Yes,
Yeah.
partially.
You'll see, my friend.
I like where this is going.
Which means he's gonna come.
So these are original songs?
Oh, yeah.
Original? Who's the writer?
Me.
You're the writer.
What are we up, 2 or 3?
What's your inspiration?
Oh gosh, man.
Life in colors.
There you go, life and colors, sound, anything, everything, just...
Songs can come from anything. You
I
just
know.
have a couple notes in your head and then just trails off.
So does that, how's it start? Does it start with
Usually
some
with
notes?
like melody and lyrics.
And then you
typically.
add
I'm a
lyrics?
delivery driver as well as this band, and when I sit in my car, I sing stuff, and if it sounds so good, like I've never written anything down ever, and so if it's
None
good
of the
enough,
music, none of the words are written down.
no, so if it's good enough to stick into your head, then it's good enough to show people. So if it's in my head and I have every track somehow produced in my brain, then it just happens somehow. I really don't know how it happens.
Well,
And-
so this is usually the music, and then you make the words to go to the music.
Nope, I do opposite.
It can be backwards.
Yeah, I usually just sing. I just sing and make noises, and then I find the crap to follow it.
How
And
many
then
songs is
we'll
that?
come to the other band members and we'll add, subtract,
And
modify.
We have enough songs to produce 3-4 albums,
Yeah, we got all.
and they're all fantastic. But it's hard to find good people, and we found him, so that is just a huge
And
help.
a drummer! It's a
And,
twofer.
So are you working on a CD right now with that?
Oh, yeah.
Always working on CDs.
Always trying. You know, we spent $5,000 on a CD and went to a big place to do it, and then they did it wrong, and we just had to trash it because the quality was not
So
right.
wasted all that money.
Restarting again, got to make sure everything is
What you
good
got
for
home
you guys.
I do. Yep, I have a...
Yay, Max.
Well, it's a little mini studio, but I like to call it a studio.
For sure.
It's a portable studio.
Right.
I usually take the studio with me to places. So
That's important. Yeah.
So how many CDs do you have? You said you have,
Just one. We have enough songs to produce them, and we are currently trying to get them.
but you have one
recorded.
out now.
Yeah, we do have one out now.
It's
and
been out for a while.
It's got like.
But it's good and it still
6 or
sells and
7
then people
on
still
there.
love it. Because it's just that good.
I have that CD somewhere at home from like 2 years ago.
And even some of
He was
the
a
songs.
fan before he joined the
Oh,
band. So
yeah.
he gets the
Oh,
phone
really?
calls and he's like geeking out.
I was.
we actually, me and him worked together, and so through another friend of ours, I had to listen to his music every single day on the car rides home from school. So I had the words all memorized before I got in the band, and then I talked to him all the time, and then it got really cool. And then I had to start playing all your crappy songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I
hate
had to learn
this.
10 songs in 2 weeks, so you know what?
So
He just
then
did
you
shows.
also have merchandise,
Yeah.
shirts, you have,
Yeah,
what do you have?
t-shirts, CDs. We're in the process of getting other things. We want to get like some wristbands and some.
Oh, we do.
stickers.
We got a bunch of free stuff we're giving away at the next show. We have like
Yeah.
300 glow sticks, wristbands.
Yeah, this show's all like
that.
free stuff.
So we have a lot of free merchandise as well as stuff you can buy, like the shirts. We have a couple different shirts. We're gonna do posters as soon as we get some good pictures, which we just met somebody down there who's gonna help us
Right.
with that as well. That's about it.
I heard that you guys do some kind of unusual things in your concerts sometimes, maybe daring people to do things.
All right, well,
You work with the audience.
it's about the initiation thing for him.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just supposed to
This-
discuss
this is what-
piece of
see,
information
what he's
that I
doing
have.
for
Okay,
initiation.
Okay.
I'm very tight space right now.
What he's doing for initiation is something that the band as a whole did together at our last show at the local as a fun joke. This would be fun while we did this on stage and
Well,
try this.
hold on, I'm going to make it better than that. It's not exactly the same thing. It's definitely
Well-
going to be a little worse than what we did. But
Yeah,
what we did
I feel
do,
like-
It's not spotlight's all on him.
I feel like I'm getting a cheerleader's outfit. What we did that,
Go
I
hazy.
screwed myself over.
so
That's a good idea.
what he could expect was at the last show we had bought the hottest pepper on the planet, which was the Trinidad scorpion pepper, and we all ate it, and then we had to perform.
You told
Oh,
him.
no, it's different. You get something totally different, but it's not going to be fun. But yeah, stuff like
So
that.
we're all trying to play, we're sweating, crying.
Remember, I had to sing backups for you a couple times.
The people in the front row's eyes were burning because we were singing on it. Just the fumes alone, they burn your skin.
They all loved it though. They ate it up.
But tell me
some stories. What's the funny story? Funniest one you can think of? Like, what is it? Tell us.
Playing the machine shop. Were we opening for somebody?
I don't know what story
We were opening or headlining one of the umpteen times we played there. And we had the song called Ricochet. And whenever we start the song, he's always like, give me that note, so he knows where to start. And I don't think he got it. So we start playing, we get through like halfway through the first verse, and he goes, wait! We gotta start the song where I sang in the wrong key.
The whole crowd goes, what?
And they all thought it was hilarious. They loved it, they ate it up.
It's a mean crowd.
Like, even you can mess up on stage, as long as you make it look cool and have fun, it's okay.
Right, when that happened,
okay.
it was natural, it was hilarious, and we yelled at the crowd, and blah, blah, blah.
They yelled back.
It's okay.
It's back and forth, it's good.
Well, you know, it seems to me like one of the biggest, I mean, besides fitting together musically, is that you have to get along, because I see a lot of bands that have problems with personalities and people, you know. So
We've been there.
Yeah, it looks like you all
Just
have to get
recently.
along well. Oh, really?
We're settling and we're doing good.
Yeah, okay, good.
We're really good.
We also like you along.
Practicing a lot. And
Yeah. I think it's a nice group of people.
Enjoying practicing.
I really like
Sometimes
it.
it can get really hard and people get frustrated.
Practice
If we
too
get
much.
frustrated,
Frustration.
it's still fun every time.
Or do you I mean, do you
We actually tore apart a guitar completely.
At practice one
Yeah,
day. That was fun.
Just
Smash the crap out of it. So we were bored.
He went over there and started going ham on it. He's all like, what that
Kick
freaking
it.
I think I used my...
I threw it against the wall.
We had a fog machine. Sometimes we play practice and we fog up the whole room and have a bunch of laser lights going.
Lasers.
We're trying to simulate
It's a
mad
party.
crazy, showing them it's outlandish.
Yeah, you gotta practice that kind of stuff too to see what you're gonna do on stage.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like you guys got a lot of, you like toys and.
Oh, love toys.
So
Oh,
you always put on a good show then, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We're getting better. It was, like I said, it was a slow start, and now that we have these right people like him, he's on stage and he spins and he jumps and he flips around.
Yeah.
So if he's doing that, we can't just stand there. We're like, oh man!
The last
Yeah, they're on,
The
yeah.
last show here at the local, he was going so nuts that he like froze. He's like, I think I pulled something in my leg.
Yeah, for 2 weeks after I was walking to work, I was like, that, couldn't do it, jumping around. I'm doing backflips over.
He's like, I should have stretched.
I did in Detroit when I worked out there.
It's great. It's a good idea to stretch.
Good idea. Always stretch. What do you think?
Any funny groupie stories or people obsessed or followed?
Yes!
We have drunken followers.
Yeah.
We go with that.
All right, here's the way it works. No matter where we go, they don't need to know us, but when we're done, we usually get a very good response, and people will always come up and they'll talk to us and say, "Wow, great job!" And then it's like, "Thank you so much, we
Everyone's like,
appreciate
it's
it."
so much better than I expected.
And then they don't leave you alone, and they never go away, and they'll follow you up to your car, and they'll go, "Where are you going? What are you doing?" And it's like, "Well,
I'm gonna go home.
Like at the right here downstairs, we got like a first-time person or something that came to the show. And they're like, "Oh my God, are you David McKenzie?"
Yeah, I thought she was joking, so I went, "Woo!" And she went,
I'm just sitting over here like,
and I hugged her, and I could just feel her turn into a puddle in my arms.
No, but see, isn't that really why you get into music? I mean, you find out that all the girls are going to be into it. That's what you're doing.
it's all the ladies.
It's good to get the response because that lets you know you're doing it right.
Positive energy.
But the reason the music comes is just because I'm sitting in that car. I'm sitting in the car and it just is in my head and then it just happens. And every time a song's done and it's so good, and I'm like, we're doing this really good. Where did this song come from? How does this even exist? Because I never remember how it was formed. It just happens and then it's like, well, we got another song, guys.
Except for
Yeah, on the movie subject, I freaked him out when I got the call to audition for the band. So he called me, he's like, "Hey, this is David McKenzie from last summer." I'm like, "Oh, I know who you are."
He's on the phone.
I'm like standing in the middle of PAX on phones and there's a bunch of people in there. I'm like, "Oh, I know."
He just passing out. I used to be the roadie before I joined, and then the old bass player had a kid and was like, "Had a kid, gotta go do kid stuff."
Yeah.
And he calls me up like 3 hours later, "You wanna play bass?" So I went out and bought a bass. I played bass.
Wait, you know what he said? He said, "Well, I don't think I can actually play like the whole song all the way through." And then
I started playing the guitar.
and then a little bit later, he's at the machine shop playing an entire set list. Like, I can do this.
Wait a minute, you played the guitar and then you went to a bass?
Yeah, I started
That's
off.
easy, isn't it? I mean, you just got 4 strings now. don't
Well,
you?
it's not. I mean, it's more than just.
Stretches.
No.
Come on. It hurts. It's stretchy. I got short little snazzy fingers.
You got some blisters.
But oh yeah, blisters abound. But like I travel with it. Like I don't just do those boring root notes all the time. I like to go around.
Smacking it
You're
back.
like Pete Wentz.
I do around.
It's interesting.
Right.
Well,
Too scared to try a guitar flip though. That's gonna hit somebody.
I know. I've tried that
I wanna
many
try it.
times before. I did it in my front yard one time.
Front yard.
And I had strap backs and everything. I was like, I got this. Like that. Guitar flew like over here, landed down, and I was like, and that's the end of this story. It's like never doing that.
Did you have straps on?
somebody in the
I
audience.
did too. Well, you know what happened? Strap flex will fit. The screw came out completely. Like the
No
pressure.
way. You ripped it out of the
It
base?
was like it was gone. It was Superman airborne.
Superman!
So I won't ever do that.
Right, yeah, that's too scary.
Well, anything else you guys want to throw in?
Just if you want to come check us out, December 6th, the local in Flint, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
We've
have
all got
bands,
tickets.
We all have tickets on us. The local is supposedly setting up a pre-sale thing on their website.
You can
get
get
all
on
the tickets from there.
the Last Summer Facebook or the Last Summer Reverb Nation and shoot us a message about stuff.
Swartz Creek, you're killing me. I have tried relentlessly to get you off. I swear to God. You can't.
You're coming. You're
You can't
all
come to our 6-hour show, but you can go to Kendrick Lamar. Whatever, man. It's cool. We'll remember you.
Yep.
No, we won't.
We got good openers on the bill. We have Anna, we have Hour 24.
Where's Hour 24
The
from?
Bicker Brothers? They're from out of state. We're pulling all the
Yeah,
good bands from out of
sweet.
state.
Yes,
to make it a
they
good
just
show.
had one of our shows lately.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They're very good.
They're great.
Oh, you know what?
Their sound quality is fantastic.
Yes, they were very good.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
No, to be honest with you, I had to leave before. I was videotaping and I videotaped the other band and then
Oh.
they got
Well, if you stay at our show, you might win our raffle. So
Oh, well,
come
then-
on.
You'll get some good. You'll get some good
Yeah.
footage.
So much
Yeah.
stuff to videotape. Like, there's gonna be cool stuff throughout the entire
It's
show.
gonna be
Oh,
full.
yeah.
We can,
There's good footage to be had.
I mean, there's bubbles. What more do you need?
right?
Yeah,
Blacklight bubbles.
Yeah, they glow in the friggin' dark.
They have little green laser shows inside.
yeah, that would be great. It really would be great. Maybe I would be there on video.
Should
I
be.
videotape those
Free
local
tickets.
shows.
I've got tickets on me.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And then the machine shop tickets you can pick up
it.
at the machine shop or
Yeah.
Paradise Express for that show.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
So I guess that's all.
No, thank you for having us here. We had a lot of fun.
Appreciate it.
And you guys gonna play music for us now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
3 songs.
Do it
Right?
up.
Great.
These
Well,
songs.
let's do it.
Pay attention to the last one is the best.
They're all good. They're all the best. It's all the best.
They're all great.
All the
Get
best.
the best.
Okay. Well, then let's do it.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Wouldn't want
Jack's more
guests tonight. I want to thank awesome band last summer. I want to thank our awesome author, Jill Stodola. I want to thank all you for watching at home. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Yeah, you guys are great.
See, now I know it sounds like
freaking stretched out.
Alright. Alright, give me 1 minute here.
I might have to talk to you now.
You look so lame. It is so hot.
It is pretty
rocking there or something.
Do it.
Okay.
Thank you.